think with all the wind that's blowing at the moment, it might be quite difficult for you to see. Now, a lot of the game drives, all the ranges have just started coming out now. See, normal game drive is at 4 o'clock. So I don't think we're going to be able to stay here for too much longer. But perhaps if they get up to something interesting, we can always maybe come back a little bit later once everyone's had a turn. Remember, there's guests from all over the world who have flown a far way to come and see these amazing creatures for themselves. But lucky for you, you get to watch them every single day. And we hope to all meet you at some point if you come out and visit us. You can see them panting a bit there, it's quite hot. You can see them just moving around a little bit. There's a few flies biting them. Oh, we've got one that's got his head up. There we go. We can actually see a lion with his eyes open. Now, I know that you're probably all wondering, with these lions being so young, if one day they'll be big and strong enough to be able to take on the Birminghams. And I know that Smiles for Rafi was wondering exactly that. Possibly. But they've still got a good few years of growing. Remember, the Birminghams are in their prime of their life now. Now, these are young boys. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with this pride. I reckon they can't be more than 2.5 years old, if even that. So they're going to have to do another few years of growing. And there's 3 of them. Now, remember, life is only starting to get really, really tough now. You think it's bad for when the cubs are little. Those poor male lions, when they get kicked out of the pride. They spend their entire lives, well, not their entire lives, but for a few years moving in and out of territories and trying to find a place that they can just roam around and catch some food. But remember how we've seen it, how the Birmingham go out on patrols. They're constantly looking for any intruders. So they'd have to be very, very careful, and they'd have to race away. So for now, they're going to lay low. I think they'll stick with these 2 girls. Or, well, let's hope the 2 girls stick with them. You can see them, they're fast asleep. And it's cooled down slightly from what the temperature was earlier. However, I'm not sure if they're going to wake up just yet. Did you see her? How she just moved her lip around. I wish you could hear this lion snoring. It's hysterical. Can you hear it? Oh, okay, I'm going to keep quiet so you can hear the lion snoring. You're going to have to crank up the volume to it. It's quite soft, but it's really funny.
Which one it is?
It's not that male. I think it could be the male. The one on the left. So you're just trying to work out which one is the one that's snoring. That way? Sorry. I think it's the one laying on his back. The one that was listening to me when I was talking to him earlier. I suspect that it's him. Oh, he's gone quiet. I think he's gone a bit embarrassed. Now we're only going to be able to spend about 5 more minutes with them, and we're going to have to move out. It's quite difficult on Arathusa to get hold of any of the other rangers, so I'm sure they were quite surprised to see me here.